Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sodaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling Podcast. Betsy,
Marcy, we did it.
we did it. We're back. We're
We
back
did
to
it.
podcasting.
Can you believe it? I wonder how many people were like, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Oh, they were barely doing anything to begin with, and then they took a break. So we're back, and we're back with two incredible
I am
guests
so
too.
pumped.
Oh, you guys, you don't know. We did nothing to make this happen. It just was like serendipitous
Yes.
for us that this magically appeared in our inbox. So I'm not gonna pump up too much because you're already excited and you saw the title of the show, so it's no surprise. But we are so excited to welcome two real life best friends and co-hosts of Text Me Back, Lindy West and Meagan Hatcher-Mays.
Oh!
Hey, that's us. I love how you
Hello.
guys started the show. That's how we do it too. We're always like, well, we did it. We did it again. It's like a major surprise every time we log on to the podcasting software. Like somehow they let us do this again for
They
another
said
week.
it couldn't be done, and yet here
They
we
tried
are.
to stop us, and we keep coming back.
Try again, podcasting judges who said stop. We're so excited to be here. Thanks for having us.
Thank
So
you,
excited.
guys. And we have so much to talk about, and also like big fans of you. You like, Lena Dunham said it, voice of a generation, and
Yeah.
So tell us about Text Me Back and your like real friendship.
Yes.
Well, we have been friends since high school. We met senior year of high school. Wasted the first 3 years somehow
I know.
by
Tragedy.
not meeting. And then just never stopped screaming ever since. Really, it was like Meagan just said this the other day that it was like love at first sight, except best friendship at first sight.
Yeah.
Like it
Yeah.
really was
Yeah.
like immediately like that's my best friend. Like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
to never stop talking to that person.
Aw.
And here we
That-
are.
When you're kind of like a little bit of a weirdo
No.
and you spend a lot of time
No.
having to explain. Yeah. How dare you? How dare
Never.
you? I don't know anything about that.
Uh-uh.
And like with other friendships that I cherish deeply, I'm not complaining about this, but you do have to spend some time explaining your point of view a little bit or like your references. And with Lindy, I have never once in 25 years had to do that. You know
It's
what I mean?
incredible.
It's so cozy to just, it's like sometimes she's like about to open her mouth and I'm like, yes, speak on this. I know exactly what you're going to say.
Cool.
It's very satisfying. So we just love each other. And we used to say all the time in high school, like, oh, when we have our radio show, we should talk about this, this, and that. And now we really do. Well, it's not on the
With
radio.
the new
but,
radio.
But-
it's broadcasting
Yeah.
somewhere.
It-
Yeah. So
It's
now
how-
we have like our little radio show
Yeah.
like we always dreamed.
No one's listening to the radio.
No.
No.
Yeah, there's
Exactly.
some podcasts. So
we
you
did
it.
defeated the
Yeah,
radio.
we brought it
Yeah.
We
down.
destroyed it. Exactly.
In
Now
your
we're
face.
dancing on its
Yeah.
corpse.
But did you
I want to
ever
see the radio's ghost.
Hey.
Oh, I don't know.
Hey.
Let's go tying it in. I was gonna say, did you ever practice your radio voice? Welcome to a Funny Feeling podcast.
No, but we did our the only segment I can remember that we planned for our future show was a segment called Who's Talking Now?
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 Because you have very similar voice.
People
I
used
am-
to be like, I can't
That-
tell your voices apart. And
Have
then,
you
Yeah.
done that on the
Never.
Our
pod?
classic segment.
It's
You
No, we
have to
haven't.
do
We
it on
should
the
do
pod.
Who's Talking Now?
I think we did very briefly on one of the earlier episodes, and we do
Did we?
we do sometimes get mail from listeners being like, I really don't know who said this, but I just wanted to say, or it's like, I really don't think we sound that similar.
We just got a comment from someone. Megan and I had a slight conflict on the pod, and then we got a comment that was like, I agree with Megan, and then said the thing that I said. And Megan got the credit.
No.
It was amazing.
David,
I was like, no, yeah, for sure.
I
agree
will
with
say,
me too.
we absolutely cannot relate. No one has ever confused our voices.
Yeah, Betsy, unfortunately, you do have like the most recognizable voice of probably anyone alive.
Pretty specific.
Yeah.
But it's so funny because I have two other podcasts, brag. One with Nicole Byer and one with my friend Jess Jardin. And both podcasts, people cannot tell us apart.
Really?
I think we sound very different, but I
think so too.
I think people have lazy ears.
I know.
It's misogyny.
Yeah, people
can't
are
tell
willing to
women
put
apart.
in the work.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We're going there. Well, so what do you guys cover on Text Me Back? What is what are you guys doing over there?
Boy, people ask us that, and Lindy and I freeze up every time. We're like, oh God, what do we talk about on our show? Because it is parentheses complimentary, very nonsensical, and it's just stuff that we think is funny. So, but if you're like a 43-year-old, 40s-ish weirdo who laughs at stuff you probably shouldn't, you'll really like our show.
It's like
lately I've been saying, sorry,
but
lately I've been saying it's kind of like when you want to call your best friend, you don't have anything in particular you want to talk to them about. You just want to talk. That's our show, and it just goes on for 2 hours, and then you laugh so hard your tummy hurts a little bit. That's Text Me Back.
And I see a phone number. So do you let other people call and text you?
We do. Yes, we have the best friend party phone, 703-829-0003. Only send us nice things, please. But you can leave us voicemails and you can send us text messages, and people do. And it's really cute. Like they'll be like, I saw this possum in my backyard. Like that's the kind of stuff we're after,
Yeah, people write to us for advice, like I need help naming the possum that lives in my backyard. We cover the news of the day, but if the news of the day is like a new worm was discovered in South America, we'll cover that.
Thank God.
Yeah. We talk about what we're watching on TV in a segment we call What You Watchin'.
What You Watchin'.
So it has structure. Lest you fear it's just 2 hours of two 40-somethings rambling. It's 2 40-somethings rambling cut up into small pieces.
So
digestible.
Yeah. Basically, like my day job is working in politics and democracy reform, and so I myself was looking for an outlet that restored my own sanity, and we really just want the podcast to be that for other people. Everything is political, whether you're explicitly talking about politics or not. So obviously our show is influenced by what's going on, but we just want people to have a nice time and stay like through a dark time.
It must be, I was going to say, so nice to have a very easy, chill summer then.
Yes, so easy, so chill. The Supreme Court term just ended in June, and so I've just been sleeping like a baby ever since.
Just everything good. It's all good. I know we love it.
All hits, no misses.
I like waking up every day and seeing what cool stuff is happening.
It feels amazing to be alive and awake during these times,
Poor Megan, like literally her job is like when the Supreme Court does something, she has to like write a memo and do a press conference about it. I'm like, meanwhile I like look at my phone and then go back to bed.
Like, I'm going into this bed. Goodbye. I'm not a part of this.
Thank you for your service, Megan. Holy shit.
Honestly, I think you guys are keeping me alive. Like, what would I do without ghosts and without podcasts and stuff? Like I really, I would be in the fetal position 100% of the time, as opposed to just 75%.
And they don't pay you for that,
They don't. No, they don't.
Now, I have a philosophy I just want to say that I try to I feel like it is the most white bitch thing to say, but I'm like, it is an act of rebellion to enjoy your day. Just don't let them ruin your life. Enjoy every day you can, because shit could get worse.
It's true, like, not to get too serious, but it really is true that like Lindy and I used to joke ahead of the election. We did something called the No Giggle Pledge, because like the reality is, I'm so sorry to say this, but Donald Trump is actually incredibly funny. I'm so sorry, but it's true. You know I'm right. Come on.
Yeah,
Like,
he says
deep down, you know I'm
wild
right.
things. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's something about the fact that he's the president talking about how he's afraid of sharks or how he is afraid of getting electrocuted in the ocean. That the fact that he's the president makes it funnier, even though he is evil as well and is creating not just chaos but like harming people. But he's like a deranged weirdo doing it, you know? So we were like, okay, ahead of the election, we're not going to laugh at anything Donald Trump says. And if we do, we're going to donate $5 to Kamala Harris's campaign. I will say we only had to donate like $15.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like
I was really proud of us. No. I just gave Kamala Harris my entire savings account. I gave her my 401k.
Were all the laughs like when you saw pictures of him raising his fist in the air after being shot?
Just like I think the one that got us the worst was when he was like, they say we have gays for Trump in the audience. Where are the gays for Trump? And the guy raised his hand and he goes, "You don't look gay. You don't look gay." And I was like, "Oh no. Oh, don't laugh.
But we did.
But the point of that is that like laughing at these people that are in power pulls power away from them, because they are at the end of the day just like ridiculous, stupid people. We can defeat them. They are defeatable because they're absurd. At the end of the day, I mean, yes, I don't want to minimize the harm that they are causing people, but they are a defeatable group of like ridiculous clowns. And so there is some power. If I can embrace my inner white bitch, there is some power with like claiming joy for your day and laughing at ridiculous situations while you kind of carry on with the fight to kind of defeat these guys, you know?
And like I said, the day may come where our suffering is too intense, but like until we're there, try to find something in this life that's nice.
Yeah. Agree. 1,000%.
All right.
Anywho, back to the laughs.
Fuck that. No, we're not talking laughs now. I'm going to ask you both the question that I always ask. Get really serious, guys. What, if anything, do you believe about the paranormal? Who wants to go first?
I'll go. So I was not raised religious. My grandfather, my dad's dad, was a pastor, which means my dad had some religious trauma, which means I did not go to church.
Nice.
You know what I mean? Yeah, nice. Nailed it. Yeah. So I don't have like a lot of thoughts about like heaven and the afterlife that are like rooted in religion necessarily. But I remember after that grandpa died, I woke up at night at the exact time that he died. And I just remember feeling like maybe I don't necessarily believe in ghosts walking around in their outfits and like, you know, like in whatever they died in and like reaching out to talk to you in that way. But it did give me this sense of like, maybe we are like little balls of energy that kind of just sprite around after death. Like maybe there is something, maybe it's not heaven per se, but there might be something that happens because, you know, life is so cool, you know, all things considered, you know, and we make such good friends and do cool stuff. So it's like, oh, is it really just over? Like that's hard for me to accept. So that kind of informed this belief of mine that there's maybe a little bit of like energy balls kind of shooting around with our loved ones in them. But the heaven thing, I gotta say, I don't know. Like Lindy and I have talked about this before, and people just throw out the weirdest thoughts about heaven, like when their loved one dies and it's like, I know he's up there chopping it up with BB King or whatever, or like he's putting on a concert with Kurt Cobain and he loved the guitar, now he's writing music with Kurt Cobain. And it's like, why does Kurt Cobain have to hang out with your uncle just because they're both in heaven? That doesn't make any sense. Like, doesn't Kurt Cobain get to rest? He has to spend his entire afterlife
jamming,
fulfilling the wishes of your deceased loved ones.
What do you think? I don't know how you feel about reincarnation, but everyone was Cleopatra?
Right.
Were they? How?
Some of us used to be ants. There's just no way mathematically that
Thank
we
you.
all used to be
Thank
people.
you for
you know?
saying
Finally.
it. Some of us were ants. And we need to fucking get real about it.
Get real.
Some of us are proud ants.
Whoa, yeah, you're lifting
I love-
10
I-
times
oh.
your weight over your head.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
I love to get in a line and just follow
Mhm.
my friends wherever
Yes.
the water is.
I work hard for my community, and if I see an intruder, I swarm him and eat him alive
Hell
with
yeah.
80 of my friends who look just like me.
If I catch a hot pheromone, I'm chasing it, buddy.
Whoa.
That's
right.
that ant lifestyle. Okay.
Betsy and I are constantly going up and just sort of like touching each other like this.
Yep. Yep. Remember when the ant dies in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
Devastating.
Honestly,
I'm not over it.
if there is an afterlife, I hope he is celebrated as, an icon.
Yes.
That ant.
That was so
Yes.
sad.
It was.
I
yeah.
often, when I find like a dead roach or whatever, I will look up how long do they live and just
Yeah.
try to imagine that was a good age for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A good
Or-
long age.
Like
Yeah,
if I kill a bug, or like the other day I'm pretty sure I hit a bird with my car.
Oh.
Oof.
Like a bird like
Yep.
flew into the grill of my car. I didn't check. Actually, still haven't checked. It might be
It might be
in there,
living.
in the
It
grill.
could be
I
like-
don't know.
Lindy.
I know. Okay, shut up, Megan. But I always do that. I'm like, well, maybe this species of bird only lives for 2 weeks, so it could have been like
Classic
it could have been
bird
like
age.
13 days old, and then
Yeah.
it's fine. One time, because I'm scared of spiders and bugs, but I also have big sentimental feelings. I don't like to kill things, so my friend got me a contraption called the Bugzooka,
Mm-hmm.
which is
Yes.
it's like a vacuum tube where you like suck the air out, and then you hit this button and it goes, and it like you put it over the bug and it sucks the bug up into the
Ooh.
tube, and then you can release it. Yeah, it's super cool. But so I had a baby dragonfly in my house
Oh.
buzzing. Yeah, so I was like, and it was buzzing around like very loud, kind of alarming bug to have in your house, even though it was
Yeah.
a cute baby dragonfly.
They're
So
big though. Yeah.
They're big. So I got it in the Bugzooka. I was like, wow, I'm literally a saint. I'm going to get reincarnated as something incredible. I put it outside, and then the next day I went out, I realized that I had opened like the wrong end of the Bugzooka, and the baby dragonfly had just like suffocated inside the
Like the worst pain ever.
yeah. Like I'm like so close to freedom, and then I just like left it in the yard trapped in a tube.
Best of intentions, though.
Well,
Yeah,
you tried.
So
No.
but dragonflies only live like
Oh,
a
yeah.
couple, like how long? Like a
Yeah, baby
days?
ones don't live that long.
No,
No,
sure.
everyone's-
famously. I know. Also, sometimes I think. Sorry, this is a digression, but sometimes I also, when I kill a bug, I'll think like, well, or like we have mice because I live in the woods, so like sometimes we'll catch a mouse, and I'm like, it's a prey animal, and its job is to die.
Yeah.
I
That's why it's here. Yeah.
absolutely. And
Sorry.
I don't know.
I had a tragic passing of Soul Cat during the
Oh.
pandemic, and my therapist said something that I really like, and I don't know if she's right because she's the therapist and doesn't know about the afterlife, but she said, because that was like traumatic, like the end felt traumatic, but she was like, I think that before all that pain, their soul leaves, and that's just the body
Oh.
experiencing it. And I was like,
Oh.
please, Rachel, be right.
Please be right.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Oh,
let's
the
just
worst.
imagine that before the bad parts, our soul's like, I'm gonna leave,
outta
let the body
here.
handle this
Like,
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is not my business. Yeah.
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 It's not. I'm not here to feel pain.
Hell
Now-
no.
Lindy, where are
Yeah.
you with what your beliefs are about stuff? Betsy went away. I don't know where she is. She'll come back.
Okay, Betsy.
Kind of similar to Megan. I feel like when I was younger, because I was raised fully in a godless home. I think my dad was like Catholic when he was a boy, but that
Yeah.
was literally in the 30s. So
Oh,
he was born in 1935. Did not remain there was some sort of schism in the family. I don't know. The Catholicism went away. My mom, when she was little, went to a creepy evangelical church that didn't allow dancing or listening to the radio or girls wearing pants. I know. But it wasn't with her parents. It was with her friend who was like their neighbor and was like, come to church with us. So she did that for like, I don't know, a little while, and then was like, I'm not doing that. So both of my parents were like, no. So then I had nothing. And then I feel like when I was in my 20s and maybe even my 30s, I was kind of like a smug atheist. Like I was like, come on.
Yeah.
There's what? Oh, you're telling me there's a guy in the clouds and there's like, I thought I knew. And I feel like the older I get, and I think this is common, the more I start to be like, I don't know, like there's a lot of weird coincidences that happen to me and to other people. And there's just like, I'm starting to feel like there might be more than I bargained for going on.
Okay.
And I just mean, like, I like what Megan said about, like, how would I presume to possibly understand what's going on with energy and like what the fuck are we doing here? It is weird.
Yeah.
I don't
what
think
are we doing here?
What are we doing? Like, I don't think that like a guy made us.
Right.
You know what I mean? But like, I don't believe in anything like that, but I do feel like there might be well, no, it would be actually bizarre to be like, I think we understand exactly what's going on and we know everything. And like, there's no way because we know that we don't know everything because we're like discovering new stuff all the time. And the scientists are constantly like, there's an invisible particle that can travel through time. And I'm not smart enough to understand what that means, but it indicates to me that I sure don't know what's going on. So we'll see.
Also, it's just more fun to be like, stuff's going on and we don't know about it.
Yeah. It is more fun.
It is more fun.
It's like the grandest of all the mysteries, and who doesn't love a good mystery? I mean, I prefer solved mysteries, but it's just, I think it might be bigger than us. I'm not so sure that people are showing up like Victorian dress to be like, I'm here to warn you. Like, I don't know about all that. Although I do love ghost stories, even though I don't really believe in them. And I think, much like Lindy's a smug atheist, for a long time I was a smug anti-ghost.
Oh.
I just was kind of like, there's no way that shit is real. That is so stupid. And yet sometimes I do find myself like just reading about, I am often on the subreddit about like missing people that haven't been identified or haven't been found. And something about that in particular raises the ghost alarm around me. I'm like, ooh, I'm being watched.
Yeah. You always think that the ghost that you're reading about on the internet is in your room watching you. Yeah.
So like I'll be reading about like people who died on Mount Everest and I'm like, they're here, aren't they?
Oh,
they've come.
I mean, see, this is the thing. People are like, well, no one died here, so it can't be haunted. And it's like, who says?
You don't
Who
know
says
that? How do you know the rules of where ghosts can go?
Yeah, you don't know.
I used to be smug anti-ghost as well. Because I remember being like, if ghosts were real, first of all, why are they all mean? All the dead people I know were nice. That's
why are they
weird.
so vengeful?
Why are they mad at me? What did I do? And then also I remember being like, surely if there were vengeful ghosts everywhere, all of us would know someone who got killed by a ghost.
Well, my mom has a theory about this.
Ooh, good.
She said, how would you know?
Ooh,
how would you know? She's like, any unsolved like death could be
ghost.
A ghost probably killed him.
A ghost homicide.
So
a
true.
Ghost homicide. Wait, Betsy, what's going on there?
Sorry. I got booted. My computer started getting loud and hot, and then was just like, I'm done. I'm done.
No.
But I'm back. I think I'm back. I'm back.
You're back.
I'm so sorry. I was trying to play it so cool. And I was like, oh.
I mean, for the most part, and maybe your video will come back. I don't know.
Oh, is there no video?
I see you.
Oh, maybe it's
see you.
me. Am I the one? Let's see.
Oh, wait, now you're
Wait, now she's gone.
I accidentally took her video off. I don't know how to work anything, guys.
It
You're
may
doing
happen
amazing.
again. I'm sorry. I might get booted again.
Okay, Betsy fucked everything up. We're back,
I
guys.
blew it. I blew it.
She fucking
blew
blew
it.
it.
Maybe it. I mean, speaking of unsolved mysteries, maybe a ghost overheated Betsy's computer, booted her off, and we
Dude.
benevolently allowed her to return.
It's
Something to
because
think
we
about.
were getting too close to something with the ants thing.
Yeah.
Oh
no, for
my
sure.
God.
Yes.
That's totally what happened.
Yeah.
Sorry, ghost. Let me record this. Then you
Please.
can haunt the shit out of me.
I feel like ghosts should like you. You're contributing to like positive ghost representation in popular culture. Like, why would they be mad at you?
Oh my
you know?
God.
And also, like,
That's
look,
right.
maybe it seems like they're doing something bad, but they're like, we're just goofing. We're pranking.
That's right.
Pranking.
Dude, a little
Pranking.
comedy. It's fine.
Don't ghosts deserve to have a good time?
Yeah,
Yes.
they do.
Thank you
Yes.
for saying it. It's their act
It's-
of rebellion.
It's like Megan and I just watched Air Bud, and
Oh, yeah.
the kid's dad explodes in a plane crash, and then the kid finds the dog Air Bud, and the mom is like, "You can't keep that dog," and it's like, let the kid keep the dog. His dad
Yeah.
exploded, and
Yeah.
I feel like a ghost had to go through death. It died. Let the ghost have its fun.
Let
Exactly.
them have some fun.
Pranking us. You know what I mean? I
Wait.
think it's a good analogy.
I'm
So-
sorry. I feel
So-
like I don't remember Airbud. Is Airbud a possessed dog?
No,
Well,
okay.
he's possessed with the incredible basketball
Okay.
skills of a human man. If
Thank
that's
you
what
for
you
Not
mean.
the
clarifying.
dad. He's not
But he's-
supposed to be the
no,
dad.
Yeah,
I
okay.
think it's
You know.
strongly implied that the ghost of the dad brings the son and Airbud
Okay.
together. It is
Yeah.
very strongly
Okay.
implied
Moving
that is the case,
pieces,
yeah.
then, yeah.
but
Yeah.
all I'm saying is that when an entity has gone through a trauma such as dying or having their dad explode, you got to give them a little bit of leeway
So true.
to experience joy in whatever way they're able
Yes.
to access it. So
You
if it's a
yes.
ghost, if it's a ghost wreaking havoc in your house, you got to just give them some grace.
So
Yeah,
true.
exactly.
You know?
Give a little grace.
They've been through it.
Absolutely. I feel like we should jump into some stories.
Yep. Yep.
Please stop me from talking about this anymore.
No, I'm just like
No, I definitely want to watch Air Bud now, though.
You
Like,
should.
I
It's
don't
really
remember
actually really
that
good.
one
It's
bit.
really good. Yeah.
So we both have some personal experiences, I believe.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us have it.
I got a good one.
Ooh, yeah.
I think.
Okay.
Okay. Should I just tell it? Is it my
Oh,
is
yes.
it my time?
Yes.
I'm desperate for this.
Okay. So, my brother married a wonderful woman who was from Romania. And they had a wedding in Seattle, and then they also had a wedding in Bucharest, Romania.
Oh.
Cool.
So, yeah, so I got to go to Romania with my parents and my sister and go to this big Romanian wedding. It was very cool. A Romanian wedding lasts all night long. Okay, first of all, this is a
Ooh.
great idea that we should adopt. The party goes all night long, and normally I'm not for that. But at the Romanian wedding, it's like every hour they bring out a new spread of food
Ooh,
Smart.
and
wow.
snacks.
Smart.
Yeah, so it's like they completely reset the buffet with a whole new wave of treats. So you're just
Yes.
like it keeps you going. And then there's
Yes.
all these like little special like rituals that happen. Like there's a part where it's like someone comes and kidnaps the bride, and then the groom has to go find her with like a
Oh.
bribe and like ransom her back. Anyway, so there's
Oh.
all kinds of yeah.
Cute. That's
one of the
cute.
ones where I feel like
Yeah.
maybe I should be against that for feminism reasons.
No.
And yet I am delighted beyond measure at
Yeah.
this tradition. I love it.
It
I
does
love
feel
it.
based in such a weird, dark Romanian historic event or something
know.
where it's like
We have friends that went on a haunted camping trip like during the Halloween season, and part of it is like there's murderers who like come and pull you out of your tent, and then you lock you in a trunk, and her husband had to go get her out of the trunk, but you had to like find the key in a pile of something.
Yes.
So that's fun, and
Wow.
people like that.
Yeah, I'm having a nice time. Yes.
Mhm. Yes, drag me.
But like, oh, and it's like, this is off topic, but it's like the groom has to be prepared with something like to ransom the bride. So I remember that my brother had to give it was like a bottle of whiskey, like that's what his wife, that's the cost of his wife. Anyway, but like I love little things like that. We don't have enough like fun little games.
Yeah, that's true.
In this country. But okay, so we're in Romania for like, you know, a week or something, and it just is a kind of an old spooky place.
Yes.
And you know, it's beautiful. I was only in Bucharest. I didn't the rest of the family went on a whole trip that I deeply regret not going on. They went out into the country. They went to Dracula's castle. They like did the whole thing. But my sister and I were like, let's go to Greece and party. So we left. We should have obviously done the Romanian road trip, but whatever.
Yeah.
But we're in Bucharest for a few days for like a week, and we stayed. My sister-in-law's family had rented us an apartment in like this huge like Soviet bloc building, like just the biggest gray cube you've ever seen in your life.
Yes.
And the apartment was pretty nice. It was kind of weird. Like it was like floor to ceiling, like marble, or I don't know, like just like tile. And it had like weird furniture, and I don't know, a spiral staircase. It was a strange space. And it's in this giant building that just like, you know, regular Romanian people live in.
Mhm.
And then there weren't enough bedrooms, so I had to sleep in the living room downstairs by myself, and there was like a balcony and a sliding glass door to the balcony, and I just was a little bit spooked already. Like I was just kind of like, where the fuck am I? And then like the first or second day we were there, it was just me and my parents and my sister, and my brother and sister-in-law, you know, were off doing wedding stuff. And someone knocked on the door, and we answered it, and it was some Romanian people, and they were like, "Hello, we are Romanian real estate agent.
Oh.
We are here to look at apartments for."
Don't
Was it
invite
Bugs-
them in.
was it
Don't invite
Bugs
them
Bunny?
in. That's
Seems
a
like it could have been.
vampire.
This is or Bugs Bunny, Betsy.
Or
It could've
Bugs
been
Bunny. Yeah, sorry.
Like
Or Bugs
a-
Bunny.
Rabbit with its ears slicked back and a
It
mustache.
had really big coconut boobs.
Under a fedora.
Yeah. They were like, they said something about like they needed to look at the apartment because it was going up for sale, and they had to do some kind of business. I don't know.
Oh.
And we were like, okay. They were like, we just need to come in and like look around. Can we come in? And we were like, yes. And then they came in and they walked around, and then they left, and we were like, bye. And then later that day, or some, you know, we saw my in-laws, my sister-in-law's parents, and like her brothers, and we mentioned offhand that this kind of weird thing had happened, and they were like, you did what? They were like, never let anyone in to the apartment. And we were like, okay. And they were like, so disturbed. And we were like, oh, sorry, I mean, nothing happened. And they were like, never do that again.
Put a note on the door then. Put a
It's
note.
gotta be like #1 on the like Airbnb like
Yeah.
thing. I'm like,
Next
don't
to
let
the Wi-Fi.
anybody in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next
And
to the
here's the
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
Password,
Yeah.
Strip
how
the
to-
sheets at the end of your stay, and don't let any ghosts in.
Thank
to
you.
The unit. Thank you.
And so then I like you know, we did the rest of the day. We, you know, whatever, had dinner, did wedding prep, and then I go to sleep on the couch in the living room, and I I'm starting like freaking myself out. Like I think I hear a noise on the balcony. I'm like, there's always like weird noises in an old building, and I'm alone in this dark, weird marble room, and I start to spin out, and I start to be like, God, I'm in Romania. Like this is where vampires are from, and then I'm like spinning in a panic, and then I'm so deep into my panic that I'm like, then I'm reassuring myself with folklore, where I'm like, what? Well, there's rules to vampires. Like vampires can't come in and get you unless you invite them in. And then my wheels kept turning, and I was like, oh my God,
Oh
my God, we did it, we invited them in, we gave them passage into the apartment, and now they're gonna get back, and they're gonna bite me and drink my blood.
And did they?
Who can say, Megan?
Yeah.
Well,
could say.
I mean, you're here, and if that's what happened, then that's what happened. But
I mean, I haven't seen Lindy in daylight in 15 years or so, but who could say?
You haven't been eating garlic like you used to.
Interesting. No silver jewelry that I can see.
But yeah, I mean, as far as I know, they didn't come back and get me. But it was this moment where I was like, I don't believe in any of this.
Yeah, and
yet,
yeah,
it was like this 3-step process where I was like, I'm scared of a thing I don't believe in. I'm reassured by a thing I don't believe in.
Yeah.
I'm terrified because
that's the tough thing about it, is like you don't have to believe it for it to happen.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Your body still will go into fight or flight, you know.
Exactly.
What I mean? Yeah.
That's right. So that's my story. I don't know if the people, I mean, it was weird.
That's so weird.
Yes.
It is weird.
Especially for nobody to tell you that might, or like,
yeah,
or the family to be like, don't let anybody in.
Intuitively, I would probably not let people
I know.
in.
It's weird that we did. I don't remember whose call that was.
Well, you were clamored, and that's not on you.
Yes,
that's right.
That's not your fault at all.
Yeah. Wow.
So it's not exactly a ghost story, but like
it's more than a ghost story.
I mean, it's rare to have a vampire encounter, I think.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, but it's paranormal. I would argue. Yeah,
it felt paranormal.
Yeah.
So.
And for your sister's family to just, or your sister-in-law's family to just be like, why would you do that? Where it's like, what? Tell me more. You need to tell me more of why you're reacting like this.
Yeah,
right.
The reaction is a red flag. Yeah.
And they didn't hold back in other areas. Like I also remember them being like, don't go anywhere alone because the wild dogs will tear you to pieces.
Now it's like, wait, are they being silly now? Are they just like, okay, you Americans in Romania?
In retrospect, was I being pranked? Potentially. Yeah. So
You're on the Romanian version of punked.
Yeah, maybe they sent the fake realtors.
Could you imagine though if you were like, oh, my friend didn't come back from Romania because they were torn apart by dogs.
Rest in power, Lindy West. She got by wild dogs.
My sister and I, we had to go to the ATM, and there were like some dogs, and we were like, oh my God,
oh shit,
it's happening. It's happening. Thank God I'm not alone.
I remember once I was in Venice, Italy, and was it Venice? I think I was in Venice, and we had just like flown in, and we got off the train. It was late at night. And we're going to, back in the day when hostels, I mean, people still do hostels, but back in the day where I would go to a hostel, wouldn't do it now, because I'm not sharing rooms, but we see all these dogs, like a pack of dogs, and I was like, oh no. They are wearing sweaters, though, so I think it's okay. They're wearing sweaters.
That's how they get you, Marcy.
They dapper little doggies.
That's so cute. That feels so like Italian.
Yeah.
Just
And
like,
Yeah,
let's
that's
knit
it.
sweaters for all these
for
little
these
stray dogs.
dogs.
That
I
is
love
so
that.
cute. That's like that's a scam. Like
I
I
know.
feel like
That's a pickpocket
Yes,
or
yes.
something. Yeah.
putting the sweaters. Like I went to Bali one time for a book. They have a writers festival, which
Cool.
I know. I was like, they were like, do you want us to pay you to come to Bali? I was like,
No,
Yes.
please
is
don't
this a scam?
disgust me.
Yeah.
Are you a vampire? But we went to Bali, and it's like there's all these street dogs, and they literally like know how to play humans so hard,
Mm.
where like you'll just see them like walking down the street like a badass being like whatever, and then they see a restaurant and they come up to you, and then they like they make a face at you that's like, hello, I'm just a baby, I'm
A
so
hungry baby.
hungry. And like if those dogs were wearing sweaters, like it's
Game
over.
over.
for
Yeah.
me.
Game
It is
over.
curtains.
I'm giving
Yeah.
that dog
Wait.
everything.
Who stole my credit card?
Oh, it's okay.
Should we pop to Megan now for a story?
You know, I think I have one. I do. I think I have one. So for me, again, I think my main interaction with the paranormal has just been indescribable energy fields.
Cool.
But I have one that the jury's still out if it's paranormal, but I would like to share it. We've talked about this. This is deep from Lindy and my lore, and we've talked about it on our show, but it's an enduring mystery that we may never solve. And it's only just now struck me that it might have paranormal implications.
I love
And
that
it's-
you're bringing this up, Megan. That's
Yes,
such
this
a
is
good.
yeah.
yeah.
We need to speak on this.
If anyone can help us solve this mystery,
Yes,
My
it's
mother.
this podcast.
My mother. It's calling
Yeah,
Marilyn.
Marilyn will get it.
So Lindy and I grew up in Seattle, and the thing about Seattle and the Pacific Northwest in general is that it's just really a spooky place to live and to grow up. And especially like if you're out on the coast, there's just something like if you watch Twin Peaks or if you watch really any David Lynch film, that whooshing of the wind, like that's kind of what it's like all the time. And yes, that's just nature, but it just casts like kind of a spooky pall over the whole city, which is something I love about Seattle and being from there. But even the city itself is very wooded, very like still very natural, which is good. But Lindy grew up in a house that's like right on what's called the Burke-Gilman Trail. It's this like big, long running / walking / bike trail that goes through like a big chunk of the city. And her house was like right up, but butted right up to it. And so she had a party senior year of high school.
Yeah.
And look, we'll just say for the sake of the story, I was sober as a judge. You know, I was 17. I had maybe one sip of one Bud Light. Who cares? It's not important.
Cares?
Anyway, so having had my singular sip of Bud Light, it was the classic time to go outside and have a gander at what all was going on out there, as you
Yes.
do at house parties in high school. So I go out there and I'm by myself, right? And the wind is whooshing through the trees, all of that, but all very Twin Peaksy. And I just hear a voice clear as day go, "Hello, young man." And I shit myself. just bowels vacated, so scared. I go running into her house and I'm like, somebody's out there. And like me and like 3 guys like go out to like see what's going on. I don't know what we thought we were going to do. Like,
Right.
I don't know, mob and beat up whoever said it to me.
I mean,
but
one
it was,
sip of Bud Light, I'm like, I can do a lot of stuff.
yeah, I'm
I'll
the
be
strongest
fine.
woman in
Let's
the world.
go. Yeah, seriously,
Yeah,
like I
right.
can absolutely pick up a Fiat. And I've said that recently.
That's how you know you were an ant in a previous life.
That's right.
That's how you know. So exactly. So I like pulled together all of my ant strength and I was like, let's go, boys. And so we run out there and nobody to be seen. Okay. There's no one there, to the extent that everyone who came out there with me was like, okay, Megan, drunk ass, thought somebody
Wow.
said something to her, but I swear on my life somebody said hello, young man, to me. First of all, the misgendering was really not necessary.
That
I just
sounds
say
old
that.
timey. That
It
sounds
sounds
old
very-
timey.
Sounding very year 2000 to me, you know. We were not respecting the pronouns back then.
No.
But him to just like whoever, either it was something paranormal, which I actually had not given much thought to. I thought it was just a killer. I thought it was just Gary Ridgway or something.
Yeah. But he was active during that time.
He was active during that time, or he hadn't been caught yet, at least, you know.
My
So,
God.
so like, but now I'm like, what if it's like the spooky ghost of Berkelman Trail, who was like, here I am, and you'll never catch
Right.
me because I'm a freaking ghost. And
Yeah.
I never thought about it, but I think that might have been a paranormal experience. And it's like, how can I ever find out who it was or what happened, or did it even happen? Because Ring cameras did not exist
No.
back then. We
No.
put out a call if you are the Berkelman Trail killer from the year
Yeah.
2000, please call us, and they haven't.
No.
So maybe it was a ghost.
They haven't.
Wow.
Yeah.
There was one other clue, actually, Megan. You and I haven't talked about this, I don't think, which was that then when my parents came home, of course, immediately clocked that I'd had a party.
Yeah.
Did you like clean up way too much?
I don't know
Probably.
why.
I did that, and my parents were
Yeah.
like, "Okay, like,
Why do you
Oh,
think it
man.
is? Why do you think 17-year-olds think they can hide stuff so well?
Dude.
I think we
Ridiculous.
really thought we were geniuses,
Yeah.
like little
Yeah.
baby geniuses. I'll never get caught.
Although sorry, this is it. We never got caught because another thing Megan did that night was spilled chili on the white carpet.
I
And-
did.
And we did not get caught for the chili to this
And
day.
to this day,
Wow.
the only reason I think your mom knows about it is because we were like, guess what? We did 25 years ago.
Classic. I love a classic
love
high
doing
school
that.
party full of chili.
But my mom. But when my parents came back, immediately obviously knew that I had a party. And I didn't get in trouble. But my mom thought she was being real slick, and she goes, "Hey, Lindy, I noticed you pruned my dogwood tree," and I was like, "What does that mean? What?"
What?
And she was like, "Yeah, I noticed that you or maybe one of your friends went out in the backyard and pruned my dogwood tree because I guess someone had ripped a bunch of branches off of the dogwood tree." So was
Which is
it
right where this
What?
hello young man situation occurred. And so I feel like either it's a ghost with pruning shears
Oh,
or it was a
Wait,
killer.
dogwood trees are relatively small, right? Like they're
Yeah.
Yeah.
bush adjacent. Okay.
Yes.
yeah.
More of the bush.
Wow.
And I
family,
know
but
this
yes.
because I'm from Louisiana and that's our state tree. So
Hey.
or
Nice.
yes, or the state flower actually. So
Yeah.
but because I was gonna be like, oh, did someone climb up there? But no,
No.
it's too small.
I think
not
I really was the
possible.
only person who went out there that night, except for like the people that came out with me afterwards. So it does really
Mhm.
feel like whoever perpetrated this creepy crime had, pulled back some of the dogwood branches to like see into, or like her
Oh.
backyard or maybe into her house. And recently for our own
Oh,
podcast, we
no.
went back to the
Mm.
scene to see exactly like what it looks like from the trail and stuff. And
Really?
and you really can like see into the house.
Yeah.
And it's
Uh.
like, why would anyone be on the Berkelman Trail
Right.
that late at night unless you were doing something weird, And maybe this person
Oh.
just thought, maybe it was just like a little prank, maybe it's a little ghost
Yeah.
prank. I don't know, but it's so scary.
That
it's like the
is
scariest
so
thing that's ever
scary.
happened
I'm-
to me.
I'm
Did
worried
you see
it's
Oh, sorry.
I was just worried it's the worst case scenario and that it was a man.
Yeah.
Like
It's
a
probably
live
just a
man.
regular
A
male
live man.
criminal.
Way
Yeah.
scarier than a ghost, though.
So
Yeah.
much scarier than I hope and pray it was a ghost.
Did you see a figure or anything, or was it just the
No.
voice?
It really was just like a disembodied voice. And when we went
Mm.
back to look, your backyard is really close to the trail. So somebody really could have been on the trail unseen. Could
Yeah.
see me, but I couldn't see them.
Okay.
And your house had a little had its own private trail that connects to the
Mhm.
Burt Gilman.
Yeah.
So it's possible that they were there and I didn't see
Now-
them there.
How short was your
Whoa.
hair at the time? Quite
It
short.
was really short. I had like a pretty. It wasn't just a pixie cut. It was like a bad. I think. Can I just say? Can I be vulnerable? I feel like ER was big at the time. I think I went in and said, "Give me the Clooney." I think I did.
Yes.
You
I
had a
think I
Caesar?
did.
A Caesar
Yeah, I had a
Yes.
Caesar almost. I had like these little bangs that just ended up looking like a Caesar cut, and so
Yes.
and I used to get misgendered all the time, and it actually did make me feel like a type of way where I was like, I have to present more femininely, Sorry to get all deep into this on the paranormal podcast, but I was feeling all kinds of a way. And I think I was in the midst of growing it out when this happened. And I was like, God. And so I was equal parts like, I'm going to get murdered. And God, this is still happening. I'm growing it out.
Now that you're saying it, it's like maybe it was a ghost trying to give you a message about like, let's perform femininity a little better.
Maybe
It's not working.
We're not doing
no one's buying it, Megan.
It's the year 2000. You don't know about non-binary, girl. Like you gotta grow it out. This is not good.
No,
and I've had more successful pixie cuts since then, but these days I keep it moderately short.
You're doing a French girl bob.
Yeah, oui.
Mainly.
No, I was gonna say, like, I think that maybe you would have had more information if they were teenagers having sex at this party, because if it were a killer, then they would go, like, get ya, right? That's how it works?
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
We were not cool enough to be having sex in high school, so that was not a problem.
Nobody was having sex at my parties, I'll tell you what.
I was drinking Bud Light and eating chili. No, I was not having sex in high school.
You were brewing farts, though.
Listen, it was really hot. I just was so intimidating. That's the issue. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So Lindy, you have more stories, no? Yes? I feel like you said you might have okay. I thought you said you might have a couple. No. You shouldn't. You should have as many as you need inside
I
of you.
could probably come up with another one, but I'm
I don't need you to invent. I think I misunderstood earlier when you're like, yes.
Oh, sorry.
Also
no,
vampires.
I think I was the one.
You
think
might
I
have
was the one
said
who
that Lindy had more.
Sorry.
You really you really you set her up. But no.
Another MHM foul up. I apologize.
I think fucking vampires and a serial killer. We've really covered some
Pretty
stuff.
great.
But luckily for us, we have a listener story if you would be interested.
Please.
Yes.
Oh my God, yes.
They're
All
really fun.
Now, this is the first time I'm going to try to play our fun little transition music and then the story through
see.
Riverside. Let's see, Betsy.
We'll see. It might make my computer explode. We'll see.
I can hear it.
Right? We did
Scary. Spooky.
Wow.
That's good, Marcy.
Hi, Marcy and Betsy, and spooky guest, if there is one. Longtime fan of all your work. Thanks so much for all the ooky spooky laughs. I just had this really great experience tonight with the help of some of our plant friends. And I was watching this really beautiful show about motorcycling through Scandinavia, and they were in Finland, and I just was all of a sudden like shocked by the landscape. The light was so familiar to me, and the colors and the way it dappled through the trees and all the foliage. And so I immediately thought, oh, that must be on the same latitude as my home state in the Midwest. Like, they must have similar climates. And as I kept watching, this feeling just kept getting stronger and stronger. Like, oh, I'm so nostalgic for this place. I am so familiar with this place. Until finally, they came upon this valley, and just my breath caught. My heart leapt, and it just was a true gasp. And I took the moment to say, maybe this is not from my childhood. Maybe this is from my benevolent ancestors' childhood. Maybe this was a childhood I have in my bones. And when I took a second to think about that, I felt a second presence in my chest, in my heart. I felt another heart on top of my heart. And this just happened. And I felt really comforted by it, and I welcomed it, and I said, stay as long as you'd like. And so we watched the show together and enjoyed it, and the feeling in my chest started to fade as the travelers left Finland and went into Denmark. So I think whoever was with me was definitely Finnish. But then they started to explore my body a little bit.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
So I was just sitting and watching the show, and then all of a sudden I'd get really tingly in my feet.
Okay.
And then I would get goosebumps all up and down my shoulders. And then I would feel really tight in my calves. And it just felt like they were like, hey, we're around. Let's explore the place. And it didn't feel invasive or creepy at all. It kind of just felt like, you know, watching somebody stretch old muscles. I don't know. So I just sat with it and enjoyed the sensation. And then eventually the traveling show moved from Denmark onto Sweden, and the presence was no longer with me. And I really like to think it was one of my benevolent ancestors sharing a memory with me in a new way. So the magic is out there. Thanks again for all you do. Don't shit your pants.
Oh, I love
Whoa,
that.
that's awesome.
Wow.
I mean, we've heard,
pleasantly
like-
spooky.
yeah, we've heard past life stories before, but never one like this.
Mm-hmm.
Where like,
I wanted a little I wanted to hear like, oh, then I went on ancestry.com and
Yeah.
And I
discovered my
finished
great
or what-
yeah.
Yes.
Part
Let's
two,
do-
hopefully.
let's do this. Yeah, let's let's have
But-
let's get an update about
Mhm.
after we give our DNA over.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like what lends it credibility is this. Lindy is Norwegian. Her family came over 2 generations ago, right?
Oh, wow.
I don't know how do you
I don't know how you count the generations.
my mother was the first one born in the US.
Yes.
Okay.
But so she and I both have been to Norway together for family reunions and stuff.
Megan comes to my family reunion.
Yes.
That's so
Oh,
cute.
that rule.
I love it.
It does rule, and I love it. It's so fun.
Oh.
So I'm like close with her second cousins and stuff. Carl and
Carl.
Ida,
With a
all
K?
the whole gang.
Oh,
Of
yeah.
course, Carl Martin. How
Yeah.
could you not
Oh.
love Carl Martin? And one thing is just a through line between all the Scandinavian countries, and it is fuck Denmark. We hate the Danes. The Danes can go to hell.
Really?
They're loud and obnoxious, and we don't want them. And so, to me, that the presence was like agitated when they left Finland and went to Denmark. Is like, yeah, that's real. That really
Yeah.
happened.
My mom
so
my mom
funny.
is always like, also their language is ugly. It's like
the same.
she's always like, "Bleh." That's what Danish sounds like. Bleh.
It's like literally the same language, and all the
Ingrid.
Norwegians are like, it's inelegant. Ugh, disgusting.
That is so funny. I had no clue.
It's so funny.
So
Sorry to any Danish people listening.
Yeah.
I don't
Scandinavian
carry.
beef here, huh?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't carry any anti-Denmark animus myself. I'm just letting you know what they say about you.
I think Norway has a little inferiority complex because
They do.
Norway's
Yeah.
they're very like sort of like provincial and old timey. You know,
Yeah.
they're not
Yeah.
as like glamorous as the Swedes. They don't have the pop
Well,
stars.
Right.
You know,
Well, they have
Denmark.
They have a cruise line though, so
That's
They
true.
do.
Pretty good.
Everybody loves a cruise.
But
True.
that's so sweet that they had that little moment together. I feel like I believe that. I feel
Oh,
like that is
yes.
true and real. I thought that was so nice.
now
Also, when she started exploring her body, I was wondering what that meant.
Me
I
too.
said hello,
Me too.
I got a
and I'm
little
glad it
nervous.
was just G-rated stretching of the calves.
Yes.
But if it is a past version of you, then you're like, is it your body? It's not. It's
Yeah, I
not
know.
your body. It's you
No.
got your own body before. So
Although I do get the curiosity of like, oh, what am I working with now these days?
Of
Like, what do I
course.
got? You know?
You would you gotta grab your boobs and see what's up.
Yeah, of course.
Like, what's happening with these,
honk,
man?
honk,
Come
honk,
on.
honk.
You got to do the double honk.
You
Yeah,
gotta
for
honk, honk, and then move on, and then
Yeah.
tingle some feet or whatever.
You know, I think that was so beautiful. I love that they watch a little motorcycle show together.
Yes,
That's
I
cute.
know that
Yes.
show sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I know.
Drop the name
Drop
of the
the
show.
name.
What's the
Yeah.
name?
I want to watch
What's
it.
the name of that show?
It is funny too because it felt like sense memory was
Yes.
happening.
Mhm.
That and it like called like the visual called the rest in.
Yes.
It's funny to be like, I'm gonna pop by, and a past life just like kind of being like, I'm coming for a visit really quickly.
Yeah. I like that she felt it and then she said, come on in. Like it was a
Yes.
nice little conversation, you know? It was cute.
Yeah.
This is an episode about allowing people to come in without any
Yes.
information.
On either sides of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Some benevolent, some malevolent, but you never know
Yes.
until
Yeah.
you try.
Well, you know, to circle back, Lindy, we don't know. Those might have been lovely vampires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could have
Totally.
been preventing bad vampires from getting in or something.
Yes,
Mhm.
maybe
Yeah.
they were like, we staked this territory already. Staked.
Yeah.
Well,
Steak. Careful.
have you heard of a domovoy?
No.
A
No.
domovoy? Yeah, domovoy. And it's in I can't think of it. It would be kind of, I think, in that area of Europe that the culturally, like, this is a thing that they, I think, might somewhere around that area is where the concept comes from. That it's like a little house goblin that lives in your home, and if you keep a tidy, well maintained, peaceful house, it's like a protector, protects it.
Oh.
And if not, then it will start acting like a poltergeist. Like if there's any like mess or like substance or physical abuse, then it'll act out. It like makes it upset that that's happening in its home.
Interesting.
I think my mom's a
Interesting.
domovoy.
She is. Yeah.
She's like, I'm gonna make your life hell, or if you don't clean your room.
Gotta clean it up.
That's so funny.
Yeah, so maybe it was just checking in to be like, hey, everything cool in here? Gotta look around.
Yeah.
Or-
no
or
meth
maybe-
around.
Maybe they came in and then the domovoy chased them away. Was like, don't even think about it.
Don't even try
Get
it.
on out. Yeah.
Yes.
These were both of you had really great like thinker stories too. Not like these other idiot easy to figure out stuff.
Yeah, but let us know what you think about, is Hello Young Man a ghost, a real guy?
Right,
Was
or
he
a
Gary
real
Ridgway?
Yeah.
Whoever came to Lindy's door in Romania, vampire? Do you think? I would love to know what
Okay,
your listeners
I just-
determine what's
Yeah.
going on paranormally between the two of us. Yeah,
I just had a theory.
yeah. Go
Great.
on.
Because I was like, I've always been like, it couldn't have been Gary Ridgway. Because
Right.
Gary Ridgway was not looking for boys. Gary Ridgway
Right.
killed a bunch of women.
Right.
Sure.
But then I thought just now, what if your haircut, what if the Clooney
Saved
saved your life?
Yes.
Exactly.
But
He
I'm
was
gonna-
out prowling and then said, "No, that's
Uh,
I
that
will
one's-
freak out this boy, but this is not my
That one's
my
not
prey."
for me. That's not my
Yeah.
type.
That's not what I'm after. I
That's a young
saved by the
man.
Clooney. Saved by my
the
Caesar
Clooney,
cut.
just like all those victims on ER.
Yes.
Look,
Yes.
Like that boy in the sewage tunnel.
you know,
That was me.
I always say that when something rings true, I can feel it, much like when on The Voice someone's a great singer and has talent. I'm like, ooh, I can feel it. I can
Yeah.
really feel it. And I
You're
felt
turning
it.
your chair right around.
I turned my
yeah.
chair on that theory,
Yeah.
and I'm like, that feels right to me.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Slam
Now-
that Gary Ridgway button.
Now, what's he up to these days, Gary? Dead?
Jail.
Alive?
No, he's still
he's in-
alive.
Jail.
He's in Priz.
Yeah.
Here in Washington State. My aunt used to work at the prison. She would see him. Yeah. She'd call my mom. She'd be like, I saw Gary Ridgway today. Like a celeb sighting.
Whoa.
He's just chilling. Yeah, he's
chilling.
chilling
By
in
the way,
Priz.
speaking of listening to your instincts, you know, people used to call him Greenway Gary at his job before he got arrested. It's
Green
like,
River,
folks,
Green River Gary.
Sorry, what did I say? Greenway?
Greenway.
Green.
It's fine.
Sorry.
It's fine.
People at his job used to call him Green River Gary, and it's like, yeah, just follow your heart, folks.
Isn't that
you
wi-
know more than you think?
It's so wild. Like, I like reading a bunch of true crime, including like the Green River, the Anne Rule
Yeah.
book. But where so many times that you hear about like people being like, oh yeah, we would make fun of them because they were weird. And we would joke to be like, you're probably that serial killer, huh, you weirdo? And it's like them for sure. Oh, it's so nuts that it happens all the time. Like Ted Bundy. I want to say people like who worked with Ted Bundy were like, whoa, you matched the description pretty good, dude. And he's just kind of like, yeah, weird, huh?
Car of that killer. Wow.
You have a bunch of fake casts in your back car, in the back of your car, like just like this guy.
No handles inside. Isn't that funny? What a coinkydink.
So strange, Ted. Anyway, you're so handsome, though.
You're so hot, though.
He wasn't, guys.
He wasn't.
He was a 5'6" on a good day. 5 or a 6.
He was not handsome.
It's so relatable though, because like I would roast my friend if they looked like the serial killer sketch.
Absolutely. I would jokingly turn them in.
Yeah.
I know you won. I got him right here.
It's like, congratulations to Betsy. She gets the reward.
I'm going to say
absolutely
this.
her friend.
And cops, if you're listening, you can use this against me. If one of my friends, if I suspected they were a serial killer, depending on how much I like them, I wouldn't turn him in. I'm loyal. I'm loyal.
Snitches get stitches, Marcy. That's what they say.
Look,
that's what they
people
say.
are complicated, and just because they kill someone, like if they're a good friend to me, like I'm just, it's a gray area for me.
It's not my business. It's not my business what they get up to in their free time. They're a good, supportive friend to me.
I can love a bad person. It doesn't change my feelings.
So true.
I'm loyal.
That's beautiful.
I love that.
Yeah. This has been the most fun. I'm so excited that we got to meet you both.
It was fun.
Yeah, this
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. This was so fun.
Tell our listeners again where to find you and your podcast.
Our beautiful podcast is called Text Me Back. Everywhere you get your podcasts. If you enjoyed this, I think you will enjoy our show. It's about this level of nonsensical parentheses complimentary. You can find us on Instagram, mostly. Sorry if you have moral opposition to Instagram. We technically do too, and yet, we live in a society. We're at Text Me Back Pod on Instagram, and we have a Patreon. We're an independent podcast. And our Patreon is patreon.com/textmebackpod.
Yeah.
And it's a delight. We have a little Discord community of people who are just chit-chatting about the show, kind of. But right at this point, the Discord really has nothing to do with us. It's just like a lot of people who met because they listened to our show, and now they're off on their own adventures. It's very sweet. It's really cute.
I bet
it's really life-affirming.
You've had people be like, oh, you're my best friend now. Do you think like they've met?
It's only a matter of time.
Yeah, right?
And only a matter of time till we have the first Text Me Back wedding. That's what
I know. I can't wait.
for.
I can't wait. Or
Although, the ratio, I guess it might have to be a lesbian wedding.
It'll have to be an LGBTQ
there's not
wedding,
a lot of, not a tremendous amount of men in our audience, but
hey, that's all right.
It's all right.
The ones we have are just gorgeous, perfect.
Yeah,
people.
the perfect type of man, I would say. So please check us out. We love making our show. We have a great time doing it, and we do occasionally talk about ghosts and mysteries on our show. I can't promise it every week, but if you're interested in science's latest worm discovery, we got you.
Love that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
So
you
much
so
fun.
much.
I miss you guys already.
I know. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy, and don't shit your pants.